Alright boys, today we're talking about sugar-free chewing gum. Sugar-free chewing gum, or chewing gum in general. Is it worth it? Is it even going to reduce your appetite? Always people talk about sugar-free chewing gum is so good for reducing your appetite because it's got like 5 calories for 2 pieces, and it's so great. And generally that is the consensus because, when you're chewing the gum, a lot of times you have those cravings for like sweet things or just to have something in your mouth. But, the gum will kind of satisfy that. And I find that to be pretty true. But there is also the case where, like, once you start chewing on it, it makes you want to eat more. And I find that can sometimes be the case too. Now, I find it where, like, if I have chewing gum when I'm doing something, when I'm busy, I actually... Oh my gosh, I'm getting a call for the Apple CEO. Anyways, when I'm chewing gum... this video's all over the place already. Anyways, when I'm chewing gum, if I'm busy and I'm doing something and I start chewing the gum, then it actually is fine. It helps reduce my appetite and I don't get as hungry. And, like, if I'm on breaks, for example, during work, then during those breaks I won't be as hungry and I'll be, kind of distracted with the chewing gum, which is great. Whereas if I didn't have the chewing gum, I might be more hungry and I might be more snackish and want to snack on like high calorie foods and whatnot. And so the chewing gum kind of satisfies those cravings and keeps those just snackish habits away, so to speak. So that's what the chewing gum really helps to do. I find if I'm not busy though, if I'm just chilling on the weekend or anything, it kind of actually might make me more hungry and more snackish because I have the chewing gum. I'm not really doing anything. I'm not busy. Oh my gosh, I keep getting texts from Elon Musk. Anyways, I keep it kind of doesn't really keep me busy because I'm not really busy on the weekend. So, like, or any time that I'm not working and I'm just doing stuff. Oh my gosh, there's so much stuff going around. But anytime I'm not doing anything, the chewing gum doesn't really... It just makes me want to eat more and makes me more snackish because, I don't know, it just, I get the taste of the gum and the sensation of chewing something and having delicious flavor in my mouth. And, it just makes me want to eat more and snack more and whatnot, so maybe it makes the cravings worse. But when I'm busy doing something like working or whatever, I actually find it helps me to not go crazy on my breaks and eat a bunch of food on my breaks. So there's kind of a double-edged sword there. There's some good and some bad, but you really got to find how to utilize chewing gum for yourself, and if you even want to utilize it. I oftentimes take breaks from it, but sometimes it's great to have in your arsenal of tools as like something as, you're really snackish and really like craving something just to chew on. This can come in handy. A lot of people also ask about the artificial sweeteners. They usually use sorbitol in chewing gums and sugar-free chewing gums, which if you use way too much of it, it can be hard on your stomach, but you should be fine. But yeah. Now, most gums these days actually are sugar-free by default, like XL gum, 5 gum, most gums. If you just go into the store and you buy gum, it's gonna be sugar-free most likely, unless you specifically buy like a high sugar gum, like, like a bubble gum or something. Those are gonna have obviously sugar in them. Most of them will have sugar. You can get XL ones that are bubble gum flavor that don't have sugar, but most of the ones don't have sugar, and that's not because bodybuilding reasons or anything. People might think, oh, it's because more people are into dieting, bodybuilding. That's actually not mostly the reason. Most of the reason is because if you're chewing on sugar and you have all the sugar in your mouth for, a long period of time, if you're chewing sugar for hours on end, then you're going to have that sugar sticking to your teeth, getting on your teeth. And, that's not good for your teeth, obviously. So, you don't want that for your teeth. It's obviously bad for your teeth, and obviously sugar-free gum has less calories, so it's going to be easier to diet with sugar-free gum compared to full sugar gum. And I think they've gotten pretty good at, making sugar-free gum taste good. So, if they can make it taste good, if they can make it, you know, have a good texture in your mouth, then I think that, you know, there's no reason not to have sugar-free gum. So I remember back in the day when I was a little kid, I don't know if this is just because I didn't notice it or whatever, but I noticed that there was a lot more marketing around gum being sugar-free. You know, if it was sugar-free gum, that was like a feature of it, sugar-free gum. So it was like more of a rare thing, but nowadays it seems like most of all the gums are sugar-free. So you don't really got to worry about if you're getting a sugar-free gum or not, because you most likely are, unless you're buying like a bubble gum or something. So don't really worry that much. How much gum should you be chewing? I would say that's more of like a teeth issue again, if anything. If your dentist is happy with your teeth health and everything, then you probably don't really need to worry about it, you know what I'm saying? But, and the calories, some people, I've heard that it can add up for them with gum, but like, it probably shouldn't. Like, these ones got about 40 calories per pack. So, if I were to chew like 4 packs in a day, which would be quite a bit, like, that would be a high amount for me even, as savage of a gum chewer as I am. 4 packs in a day, that would be like, what, 160 calories, so not even that crazy. But, you know, if you take it, if it makes you more hungry, if you are that person that it makes you more hungry, then it's not just those 160 calories, it could be 160 calories plus, who knows, the extra donut that you ate that was 200, and now you're in a surplus of 360 and not just 160, so you really got to weigh it out. I think during like prep and stuff, if you're a real serious bodybuilder, then maybe cut the gum down if you can, because extra calories, and always you're reducing the extra calories and you're reducing the risk that it makes you more hungry. But if you're in a general, you know, maintenance phase or whatever, then chewing them I think is absolutely a great thing to keep your cravings low and whatnot. There's also like caffeinated gum out there. I think that could be just not very good, because what if you start chewing it and then you just start chewing it, and in your brain you're so used to gum not having caffeine in it, so you just start chewing it and forget that it's caffeinated, and before you know it, you've taken in 500 milligrams of caffeine from your chewing gum. Just keep your caffeine to, you know, pills and like coffee and energy drinks and stuff. I think that's better. I generally, with like diet pops, try to stick to caffeine free too. Oh my gosh, the sun is just destroying me right now. I'm gonna have to there we go. The sun is destroying me. But anyways, yeah, I also try and buy my chewing gum on clearance, because who wants to pay the extra prices? Just go to Costco, get the big box, don't overpay for your gum. Gas stations and stores can easily charge you like $2-3 for a pack of gum. No, guys, go to Costco, get yourself this gum for like 40 cents per pack. I think I did the math once, it was like 40 cents per pack. That's a good deal. If you can get, I don't know the exact calculation, but off the top of my head, but like, if you can get a pack of gum for like 40-50 cents, I would say that's pretty fair price. You know, maybe $1 on the high end, but if you're paying $2, $3, even $4 for a pack of gum, that's, what are you doing, man? Like, just no. So, sugar-free gum, I kind of went on a tangent about prices and whatever other stuff, but sugar-free gum, I find that for my appetite, it really depends. Sometimes I find it's better and it helps me with appetite and cravings, but other times I find it actually just takes my mind from being productive and makes it more in the snackish mood. So I guess it depends. If you're already being productive with your day, already at work or whatever, then I think it's fine then, for at least for me. But if you're just not doing anything, that it could make it worse. I don't really know, but that's kind of what I think. If you're fasting, also people ask if it breaks a fast. What I generally think is that if you're in a fast and your calories go over like 50 calories, that's probably like the fast breaking mark, but I don't really know exactly. So I think if you were to chew a pack of gum in a day of a fast, you're probably fine. Like, the fast science is still going on, if you know what I mean. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. I probably went all over the place with this video because there's people walking all around me and crazy stuff and stuff happening, so I probably was all over with this video. I don't know, I gotta watch it back, but I'm still gonna post it because I'm trying to get more content out on the channel. So peace out, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.